message you may need to hear right now? Justice. Princess of Swords and Three of Wands. You're waiting for some type of reward. You're waiting for some type of justice. With the Three of Wands, it's showing me you are having patience at this time, or patience is necessary for you to have to lead you to this justice. Justice could be many things for you. It could be finally receiving approval. It could be finally receiving something financially. Wow, magic. With the Magician, seeing your manifestations come into physical form. I'm hearing travel, finally getting to travel somewhere, finally having enough saved up to afford something that you've been longing for. Justice comes in many forms is what I'm getting. I'm getting that you've been learning a lot about who you are through this process of trusting. I'm getting you've been trusting the process with the Three of Wands. You've been trusting the process. You've been cutting through a lot of your own masks. You've been trying to clear up emotional baggage is what I'm hearing. Any emotional baggage that you've been carrying with you, you've been working through it. Dark and light energy here, yin and yang energy. She's reaching towards the light is what I'm getting here. Something has come to an end. You're transforming, you're alchemizing something in your life, and you're reaching for that light. And that's why manifestations are coming to physical form for you is what I'm getting. And there's also a sword here on the Magus, which is the Magician in this tarot. The sword. This was that sword cutting through the darkness for you. That darkness depicted in this card of justice. The Princess of Swords here, doesn't matter the gender. Regardless, swords are all about internal conflict and our thought process and our mental. And it's like something internally within you, you had to maybe fight or battle. And maybe nobody's known. Mental thing for you. And you've been trusting the process slowly but surely with the Three of Wands. And I'm proud of you, and Spirit's proud of you, because it's not an easy task. But because you took on the task of saying, hey, I am not going to allow the negativity of my own mind to dictate where I'm going to be in the future. You decided to hone in on your emotions. You decided to reclaim that power back. And today is a full moon in Scorpio. I'm recording this earlier, but tonight, April 23rd, is a full moon in Scorpio, and you are finally releasing. You are releasing the hold of those negative emotions, releasing the hold the negative emotions had on you. You are saying, I am in charge here. My emotions are not in charge. I am in charge. I'm going to take back my power, even if it's taking my power back from my negative self. And I am going to flip and alchemize this energy, and I am going to transmute my pain into passion. I am going to transmute my pain into pleasure. I am going to transmute my pain into justice for me. And that's a beautiful blessing. And because you are doing this, because you are aware of even your own mistakes of the past, and you've done internal healing, you went within your own shadows, Spirit is very proud of you. And again, transformation is very much so Scorpionic energy. It's the Death card in tarot, number 13. And again, pink full moon tonight on April 23rd. I'm recording this earlier in the day, but still, energy is still here in the cosmics. Scorpionic energy heavily surrounding the full moon, the pink moon tonight. Again, a lot of transformation, a lot of realizing where you've been limiting yourself, a lot of realizing where you have been stopping yourself from progressing, a lot of epiphanies, a lot of deep realizations of how you can improve on your mental health in order to move forward successfully towards that justice that you deserve. And that's absolutely beautiful. And again, your manifestations, you will start seeing them come into physical form. Little by little, big by big, no matter the process, you trusted it. And you said, I will not settle for anything that's trying to hold me back, even if it is myself and my own thoughts. You went within, you started journaling, you started meditating, you started practicing mindful habits that got you to this point of where you will be reaching that light. Yes, exactly. And it's took a little time with the Knight of Discs, but we have the Princess of Wands here. This princess is walking past all these little gremlins at the bottom with masks, and she's holding that wand, her power. She's reclaiming that power. She's reclaiming that power, but she's still just the princess. With the Knight of Pentacles here is very much so specifying to me that you are still in this process of healing. You are still in this process of learning to transmute that pain into passion, or to transmute sadness into happiness. You are still in that process. You're not quite finished, but you're in the process. And being in the process is such a beautiful time, because it's a time of inner discovery. You're in the core of it, is what I'm getting. You're in the core of it. Even if it's the darkest times of your life, you're in the midst of it. And that's beautiful, because the caterpillar is born in dark times. The lotus blooms out of the mud. Everything is created. A baby is created in the womb space. The womb is dark inside. Beautiful baby is birthed into the light. And that's what I'm getting for you. There's a huge transformation in that you are exploring right now. You are in the midst of, you might be in despair, but on the other side, if you just keep pushing through, just pushing through, you will reach the light. You will receive justice for your efforts. Congratulations. Because again, peace is on the other side of despair. What can the collective look forward to? The Fool. You took that leap of faith. You walked by faith and not by sight. You walked by faith and not by sight. Look, this is a little baggie of your past. All the pain, all the heartbreak, all the wounds that you're healing, all the trauma that you're healing through right now. It's wrapped up in this little baggie right here, and you're looking another direction. And although you're carrying, again, we spoke of that baggage earlier, although there is some things that you're still might be carrying with you, you are looking ahead here and you're forging forward. And that's beautiful. That's beautiful, because you chose this healing journey. You chose to heal within. You chose to self-reflect. You chose to introspect. You made a decision. You decided, and you trust in God and trusting the divine. That's why they're on your side. That's why your angels and your spiritual team are helping your manifestations come into physical form. And again, like I mentioned earlier, that justice for you could be internal justice, meaning that once at a negative point mentally, and now you're on your way to a positive mental space, a positive mindset, no longer thinking pessimistic, but optimistic. That could be somebody's justice. Or again, you could finally be receiving approval of something, or you can finally just be receiving whatever it is that you've been longing for. Now it's showing up in your life because you've done the work. You manifested this, and this is now your new reality because you were the Fool. You took the leap of faith. You walked by faith and not by sight, and you trusted the divine. Even though you couldn't see in the dark, you trusted. Even if you're still in the dark, you are trusting God, and God loves you and will help you through this. No matter how long it takes, don't give up, because on the other side of fear is faith.